So what happens when a magical kingdom just runs out of ideas? Today, we're diving into a modern fairy tale that's really all about a very real problem, creative burnout. And we're going to see how the solution isn't just more magic, but a pretty radical collaboration between two completely different worlds.
And it all kicks off with this one single high-stakes challenge. A queen throws down this dare that seems just about impossible, and in doing so, she sparks a journey that's going to change fashion in her kingdom forever.
All right, so let's get into it. Our story starts with a problem right at the very top. The queen is having a full-blown fashion crisis. A classic case of royal boredom, really. And that sets this huge kingdom-wide challenge in motion.
Okay, so picture this. We're in the enchanted kingdom of Paristan. It's this beautiful, magical land ruled by a fairy queen, Pari Ghoul. And as you're about to see, she has literally everything a queen could ever want, except for that one crucial thing, a spark of inspiration.
And here is the heart of her problem. She's got closets full of the finest, most beautiful clothes in the land, but she's just bored, totally uninspired. You know, that perfect example of being in a creative rut. So in her frustration, she puts out a royal command. Go find me Paristan's most talented designer now. And that royal summons leads us straight to our hero, who is about to get hit with an incredible and honestly almost impossible design challenge.
The queen's message finds its way to this small, beautiful home where it reaches Janarb. Now, she's not just any designer. She's the most famous and talented in all of Paristan. So, you know, when the queen calls, she immediately heads to the palace, ready to see what this is all about.
So, the challenge is laid out. And this isn't just about whipping up another pretty dress. Oh no, Queen Pari Ghoul wants something revolutionary. A whole fashion line that no one has ever even imagined before. If she can pull it off, the prize is the coveted title of Royal Designer. I mean, the stakes just couldn't be any higher.
But how in the world do you create something that's literally never been done before? Well, Jarnab realizes the answer isn't in her world. To find true, fresh inspiration, she needs a portal to somewhere completely new.
So instead of just sitting in her studio and sketching, Jarnab does something pretty radical. She actually travels through a dark forest until she gets to a magical portal, a gateway to another world. She just knows that to create something new, she has to experience something new.
And this really shows you exactly why she had to leave. On one side, you've got Paristan. It's magical and beautiful for sure, but it's creatively stuck. They're just recycling the same old ideas. But on the other side, the human world. It's modern, totally different, and just filled with untapped potential. This journey was absolutely necessary for a breakthrough.
And through that portal, Jarnab finds an old friend, a designer named Nilafar, who's surrounded by all these styles and designs that are completely alien to Paristan. And this is the turning point. She didn't just find inspiration, she found a collaborator.
And really, this partnership is the heart and soul of our story. The real solution wasn't just finding a new place. It was forging this amazing creative team where fairy magic could finally meet human design.
But, and this is a big but, their incredible task comes with a serious deadline. The clock is ticking, giving them just 5 days to design and create an entire collection from scratch before they have to show it to the queen. No pressure, right?
Their success really came down to how they worked together. You can see their talents were just perfectly fused. Jarnab used her fairy world magic to create these incredible wings that matched each dress. I mean, a totally unheard of idea in Paristan. Meanwhile, Nilafar brought that fresh human world perspective to the actual dresses. Just a perfect combo. After 5 days of non-stop, intense work, their collection is finally done. Jarnab uses her magic to fly with Nilafar under the moonlight, carrying their groundbreaking designs back through the portal to Paristan. They're ready for the big reveal.
And now, this is it, the moment of truth. It's time to unveil the royal collection and see how this wild fusion of magic and human creativity is going to be received at the palace. So, we're back in the grand hall, and the show begins. One by one, fairy models walk out in front of Queen Pari Ghoul, showing off the dresses that Jarnab and Nilafar created together. The entire court is just watching, holding their breath, waiting for the queen's reaction.
The first big innovation is just wow. It's obvious right away.
For the very first time in the history of Fairytale, the dresses have wings that are perfectly matched in color and design. It's such a simple idea, but it's completely revolutionary.
And the second innovation is in the designs themselves. They're unlike anything the Queen has ever laid eyes on, because they're inspired by the human world. Get this, one of the themes is the galaxy, bringing this cosmic, otherworldly beauty into the fairy kingdom.
So what's the verdict? A huge success. Queen Fairytale is absolutely delighted. She actually declares that she has never, ever in her life seen such beautiful and unique dresses. Their big risk totally paid off.
And with success come the rewards. For her vision and her magic, Jaharnab is officially crowned the new royal designer. And for her invaluable human perspective, Nilafar is gifted a fortune in precious jewels before she heads back to her own world. Their collaboration is celebrated as a massive triumph.
So what's the big lesson here from this whole fashion fairy tale? Well, it shows that truly groundbreaking ideas are rarely born in a vacuum. Instead, that creative spark really ignites when we step outside our comfort zones and start combining completely different worlds, different skills, and different perspectives.
Which leaves us with a final question to chew on. You know, it's so easy to just stay in our own kingdoms, but this story really suggests that maybe our best ideas are just waiting for us, right on the other side of some portal. So where do our most creative ideas truly come from? And maybe more importantly, where can we go to find them?